Welcome to this presentation. We are going to map World War II through the journeys of allies and Axis powers. Maybe I should pronounce it allies. Allies and Axis powers. So we look at the allies first. So the allies are the France, America, Britain, and Soviet Union. These apparently happen to be the biggest powers, and the Axis happen to be Japan, Italy, and Germany. So apparently the Allies won the fight between the Axis powers, and the Axis lost. And this was led by Hitler from Germany, Benito Mussolini from Italy, and the Premier of Japan from Japan. Axis powers. So the Axis powers included Germany, Italy, and Japan. So the biggest problem they had was all three of them, had an aggressive expansionist policy. How? The same with Japan, the same with Germany. So let's look into the key events. The war began with the Germany's invasion of Poland in 1939, which led Britain and France to declare war. The Battle of Britain in 1940 demonstrated the resilience of allies and set the stage for prolonged conflict. These early events were crucial in defining the war's trajectory. So there is a map which shows you the Socialist Republic of Spain, Italian state, the German Empire, Soviet Union, the Ukrainian state, the United Kingdom, the Kingdom of Lithuania, the Kingdom of Finland, Sweden, Norway. So the key battles like Stalingrad, the invasion of Normandy or D-Day were pivotal. These battles were not just military confrontations but also strategic turning points that decided the fate of the European theater. So a lot of the events in World War II happened in the European theater. So a lot of the things like the Stalingrad, the Normandy, the D-Day invasion. Let's look into the Pacific theater. The Pacific theater is where the Japan controlled, and the Japan and the USA were fighting a lot, and Japan and China, Japan and the UK were fighting across Singapore, Indonesia, Philippines, Malaysia, but not in Thailand. Thailand happened to be a neutral country. The Pacific theater was dominated by battles between United States and Japan. Events like the attack on Pearl Harbor in 1941 and the Battle of Midway in 1942 played a significant role in determining control over the Pacific region. So, technological advancements. World War II witnessed rapid advancements in military technology. Tanks, aircraft, and naval vessels transformed strategies and tactics, giving an edge to those who mastered them. So my plan is to just cover World War II as a whole, and then I would cover parts of World War II in a separate presentation. So you have your Battle of Normandy, the battle like Stalingrad, the D-Day, the Pacific Theater, the invasion of Poland, Benito Mussolini. So there is a lot of actors in this play, and there is this biggest actor in this play is the Hitler, the Holocaust. So we will cover the Nazi party. We will cover each one in a separate representation in this way that you can get a whole view of what really happened in World War II. So the Allied strategies. The Allies employed various strategies to counter the Axis powers, including combined operations and resource sharing. So, it's about techniques, it's about deviation, it's about strategy, it's about illusion, it's about working together. So the Axis strategies. Conversely, the Axis power used blitzkrieg tactics. Blitzkrieg is something that you have a plane and then that comes very fast, bombs and leaves for rapid territorial expansion. So they did not work together. So Germany and Italy did not work together and fight. Germany and Japan did not work together and fight. Attempting to establish dominance over Europe and Asia. However, the strategies often led to overextension and resistance. So, the strategies that Axis involved does not means working together. So that means that you put too much of work on one part of your military. So Germany was overstressed. They were working 24 hours. Japan was overstressed. So in this way, that what happened was, because they are not sharing, they were not getting enough rest. So there are certain turning points of the war. So there are key battles such as Stalingrad and D-Day, marked turning points in World War II. These events shifted the momentum. So the Allied invasion of Normandy opened a new front in Europe, paving the way for liberation and ultimate victory. So we also would cover the Holocaust. Alongside the war, Germany carried out the Holocaust, a genocide that targeted Jews and other minorities. Over 6 million Jews were murdered in concentration camps and mass executions. This atrocity remains one of the history's darkest chapters, reminding us of the consequences of unchecked hatred. The war deeply affected civilian life, with widespread rationing, enlistment drives, and propaganda campaigns. Entire populations were mobilized to support the war effort, showcasing the concept of total war. The post war consequences. The aftermath of World War II reshaped the global order. See, the global order became America because of the World War II, because before America it was the UK, which controlled a lot of the things that happen around the world. And then the France, and then you had the Germany, and then you had the Russia. But after the World War II, and then you had the Japan. But after you had the World War II, you had the Cold War, that is the Russia and US. Both happened to be from the Allied front, but they became enemies of the Cold War. So the lessons from this period continue to influence geopolitics. So the biggest thing that happened in the World War that we are still seeing today is the role of propaganda. Both Allies and Axis used propaganda to sway public opinion and boost morale. By demonizing the enemy and emphasizing their own strength, they kept their population engaged and supportive. The war's legacy is profound. The legacy of World War II, it redefined international relations, military strategy, and the importance of alliances. Its lessons serve as guide to avoid conflicts and promote global cooperation. So the lessons learned. So I put this picture of Holocaust. So this is one of the lessons we might learn out of this is you cannot let go of unchecked hatred. In conclusion, World War II underscored the value of alliances, strategic planning, and the human cost of war. Reflecting on these lessons is vital to fostering peace and understanding today's world. Thank you for being with me to take me through the journey to the one of history's most significant conflicts. Please subscribe to learn more and about pivotal events that shaped our world.